Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. And listen, I know you're busy, but please watch this, especially if you inquired through Thumbtack. There are a few things you need to know before hiring anyone off Thumbtack that could save you thousands of dollars and help you avoid the scams going around the platform. So, what is Thumbtack? It's a third-party site where professionals can list their services and customers like you can reach out to hire them. Now here's the problem and where the scams come in. Anyone, even an 18-year-old fresh out of high school, can sign up as a so-called electrician, HVAC contractor, roofer, painter, you name it, without any license verification. Yes, there are established companies on Thumbtack for sure, but about 86% of the people listed are not licensed and don't run a legitimate business. They're just looking for work, which is fine if you're doing small, safe tasks. But for major projects, you need the protection that comes from licensing, insurance, bonding, and guarantees. We've been called by many homeowners after things went wrong, projects left incomplete, code violations, or unsafe installations, because the first person they hired wasn't qualified. And that's why in this video, I'm going to share 4 key points you should know before hiring any contractor on Thumbtack. So let's get into it. Number 1, choose an established company. Number 2, license and compliance checks. Number 3, transparency in pricing and terms. And number 4, screening and insurance verification. And that's why in this video, I'm going to share 4 key points you should know before hiring any contractor on Thumbtack. So number 1, choosing an established company. 2, license and compliance checks. 3, transparency in pricing and terms. And 4, screening and insurance verification. I mean, even if you don't hire us, I hope this helps you make the right decision for your project. All right, let's start with the most important point, and that's choosing an established company. Did you know that on Thumbtack, anyone, and I mean anyone, can create a profile and list themselves as a roofing contractor, an electrician, an HVAC pro, a general contractor, you name it. You don't even need a license or an actual business. All it takes is a small monthly fee to have your profile updated and promoted. That means there are people out there offering services without the proper licensing, without insurance, and without the protections that come from being registered and bonded with the state. So if something goes wrong, you could be left with no recourse, no warranty, no liability coverage, no guarantee of workmanship. And here's why Thumbtack even suggests you find your second pro, because they know not every listing is a qualified professional. Other platforms like HomeAdvisor or Angie may do more document checks like verifying insurance, workers' comp, or state licenses. But honestly, I recommend being cautious there too. So what should you do? First, Google the company name they give you. Then check their reviews. See how long they've been in business. Then look for a professional website and a verified Google business profile. If they don't have a website, no verified listing, or no online presence at all, that's a red flag. At Arc Electric Heating and AC, we've been serving the Bay Area since 2010, and we believe transparency and verification should be the standard, not the exception. Okay, so in California, it's the law that any contractor performing work valued over $500 must have an active contractor's license issued by the California State License Board, CSLB. If they don't, both the contractor and the homeowner could be fined. I've seen homeowners get hit with penalties for hiring unlicensed contractors to do work that require a permit. So here's what you need to know. A valid contractor's license in California requires general liability. If they have employees, they must also carry workers' compensation insurance. All license details are public. You can check them anytime you want. Just Google CSLB license check. Enter the company name or license number and make sure it says active. Then scroll down to verify insurance and workers' comp coverage. Now, here's a scam some people don't talk about. Some contractors get licensed, show insurance for activation, then cancel the policy to avoid paying annual premiums, activating it only when the CSLB requests proof. That means you might think you're covered when you're not. At ARC, we don't play that game. We send you our full insurance package: general liability, workers' comp, and vehicle insurance, so you know exactly how you're protected. I mean, the bottom line is never hire without verifying. A licensed, insured contractor isn't just about following the law, it's about protecting yourself, your home, and your investment. From a homeowner's perspective, transparency is everything. First, avoid hourly rates. They always lead to headaches and unexpected bills. Second, be cautious of contractors who give quotes over the phone or online without seeing the project in person. I mean, we get asked all the time, how much for this project? With just pictures or videos. And the truth is, you can't price a job accurately without inspecting it on site. And any contractor who tries is just guessing. Third, beware of ballpark numbers. Some contractors give a low price just to get their foot in the door, then raise it once they discover things that they could have seen during a site visit. At ARC, we're not the cheapest, and we're upfront about that. We focus on value, reliability, 24/7 availability, and a full support team that has your back. Transparency also means same-day estimates. Many contractors will take photos, go home, and send you a price days or even weeks later. We believe a professional should know their pricing, have the right tools or software, and present a formal estimate before even leaving your home. And now let's talk about terms. Your proposal should clearly state what's included, what's excluded, warranties, guarantees, and a completion date. In California, certain terms are required by law, so vague language like sub-panel replacement with no details can cause major issues later. A good contract, however, spells out exactly what you're getting: scope of work, materials, warranty length, and exclusions, so there are no surprises. Transparency upfront saves everyone headaches later. Oh, and one final point is screening and insurance verification, because at the end of the day, you're inviting someone into your safe space. That could be your home, where your family lives, or your business, where you've invested your time and money. Trust matters. Beyond a company name or logo, what do you really know about the person walking through your door? At ARC Electrical Services, every single team member, from our office staff to our field technicians, must pass a strict screening process before joining our team. And we also partner with CertainPat, a nationwide best practice group of over 2,000 contractors. To be a part of their network, we must meet specific requirements, including earning the technician seal of safety, which means every hire passes a background check, a drug test, and is professionally trained for their specific role. For our electricians, we go even further. They must earn the Excellent Electrician Seal, which requires passing hands-on trade testing to demonstrate safe, reliable electrical practices. They also must complete OSHA 10 safety training and NFPA 70 electrical code verification before ever setting foot on your project. And then there's insurance. We believe proof of coverage should be provided upfront without hesitation. The moment you hire ARC, we send you our general liability, workers' compensation, and vehicle insurance documents so you can rest easy knowing you're fully protected. So the takeaway to all this: don't just hire a name. Hire a team you can trust that's verified, trained, and insured to protect you every step of the way.